Hello everyone, and welcome back to my time at Sandrock playthrough. Now, I did receive a comment on pretty much every one of my previous videos that the music was a little too loud, so I went ahead and reduced the volume of the game. I tested it and it works, so everything should be fine now. But let me know what you think down in the comments section. And so we are starting off, and I completely forgot what I was doing the day prior. I think it was the Builder Cruise is what I need to do now. But we'll see. There seems to be something going on outside. As with the prior video, it's probably going to take a little bit to load all the assets in. But we'll see what we can do until then. I think there's an event going on, so maybe? I'm not sure. All I know is we have the Builder Cruise to do, and then there's one other thing going on. But how is your day going? Is it going just fine? Going alright? Happy Halloween, everyone. This is being recorded on Halloween.
That's Sandrock news for hello. Hope you got plenty of rest. I prepared the route for our Builder Cruise. First stop, the train station. You might have noticed that the floorboards on the platform there are all full of potholes. Well, that ends today. Let's go!
That seems dangerous. Yes! I have the Dew Collector. Okay. While that's going on, I need to collect bricks. And let's go ahead and scrap. Here we go. Gotta head over here and
here we are. Let's fix these holes. That'll do it. On to the next target. The fence surrounding Martel's Oasis. Builder Cruise, roll out.
I'm faster. Alright, let's go and
Alright, here we are. Now, is it just me, or is this fence just a little lacking in the looking department? No offense. No offense to our friend here. The fence? Get it? Let's fix up the wonky looking parts and then move on. We make a pretty good team, huh? We got that done in a flash. All right, on to our next mission. Bench installation in Town Square. You see, one day, I noticed Vivi walking all over town, looking kind of drained. When it suddenly hit me, there's nowhere to sit down anywhere in the center of town. Thus, benches.
I mean, you can never have too many benches, but I think that's not true. See, there's benches right here. And then there's benches right there and there. But I suppose there's none, like, immediately right here.
This looks like a pretty good spot. Say, let's see who...
She cheated.
Nice. But the real winners are the tired, weary, the huddled masses yearning to sit freely. Now they have these super cool benches to rest on. You know, I was actually also thinking we should add some shrubbery. Maybe some flowers. But this soil is just so barren. But that's neither here nor there. We did good today. Here, a little something as a token of my appreciation. You didn't have to join me on this thing, but I'm glad you did. Let's do it again sometime.
Okay. Oh. Oh, something right here.
Ah, you're a new builder, aren't you? Charm, to be sure. I run by the stairs, the only general store in town. Nevertheless, I think you'll find our prices hard to beat. Oh, that's right! Matilda asked me to help you out, being new and all. And I thought of something I think you're going to love. For the next 7 days, everything in my store will be 50% off. Just for you, of course. Hey there!
Hey Builder, I hope the desert sun isn't giving you too much trouble. It can get pretty hot here. Say, speaking of which, I may have a commission for you. Excellent, I'm in need of a sunshade. Do you know what that is? I'm pretty sure it's standard builder stuff. You probably already have a diagram of it in that handbook of yours. Once you have it built, help me install it on the Oasis front. As well, it'll really help me out. Sure. He just gave me a chair. Ooh, only 4? That's... And I am poor now.
And so you see, that mischievous little Mian made a teensy little mistake. When she said that we don't charge for overnight commissions, what she meant to say is that actually, we do. In fact, that's an understatement. We charge out the wazoo for overnight commissions.
Yeah, I know all about the overnight policies. It's just that Mian said she thought she could get us a discount.
Yes, well, she's been overruled. Sorry, old pal, but if we made an exception for you, we'd have to start making exceptions for everyone. And that would be far too exceptional.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want to shortchange the good folks over at the Commerce Guild.
That's what I love about you, Owen. Always so perfectly punctual with your payments. Well, I must be going. My employees won't reprimand themselves, don't you know? So long.
Something tells me that Yan just skims off the
You've
top.
come at just the right time. So, the wildest thing happened. Grace had a little spat with the oven and, long story short, blew the whole kitchen to smithereens. Don't worry. Everyone's fine. And luckily, Mian was available to help out with damage control. So that's all well and good. My issue now is that the night the kitchen exploded, Grace insisted she'd take a pay cut until all the repairs were paid for, and she wouldn't take no for an answer. But now without Mian's discount, I just can't let Grace foot the bill. She'd be scraping by for months, if not years. I paid Yen already. It's water under the bridge in my mind. 'Cause, you know, these things happen. I can't stand letting her take on such a huge burden. She's just a student. All right, so here's where you come in. As a builder, you can just convince her that the repairs aren't that expensive. Then she won't feel so bad, and maybe she'll just forget about the whole thing. It's foolproof. All right.
Let's do it.
But let's not be too hasty now. We need to be prepared if we're really gonna change Grace's mind. She really has a way of turning things around on you. Maybe she's on the debate team or something. Here's the deal. Whatever she asks you, just follow my lead. Capiche? Don't let her throw you off your game. Stick to the plan. Guess we're as ready as we're ever gonna be. Let's go track down Grace. I'll be right behind you.
This isn't gonna end well. Oh, That was terrifying.
I just need to put in a bit of salt.
Don't think that was salt.
Thanks, boss.
Seems someone hasn't quite learned their lesson, but that's neither here nor there. Look who I've brought. Your friendly neighborhood builder, here to help us come to a conclusion on that whole explosion incident.
Oh, hey! And you're still on about that, Owen? That was a terrible mess, and I'm completely to blame. I'll be footing the bill in full for the kitchen restoration, regardless of what you may have told the builder here.
Hey, come on, Grace. It's no biggie. And even if it was, the Blue Moon has plenty set aside for rainy days. Or explosive days, for that matter. Anyway, everything is taken care of now. And it hardly cost me a dime. Don't believe me? Just ask for a second opinion here.
Do they have concept of dimes?
All right, I'll bite. You plan to tell me the truth now, don't you? Let's begin. What is your name?
Huh? Where are you going with this one?
I have my reasons. Your name, please? Okay, next question. Next, where are you from originally? Highwind. Nice weather this time of year, yes? Very windy, I've heard. That'll do. Now I know what you look like when you're deciding whether or not to answer truthfully. Next, I'll be asking what I really want to know. And don't even think about bending the truth to help Owen change my mind. Got it? I can read you like a book. Now, Builder, tell me, how much did it cost to renovate the Blue Moon kitchen?
You know, more than a few glasses of milk. But less than a herd of yakmel. Grace, it's fine. I wish you'd just forget about all this. Yep, just like I said.
I see. Next, the events in question occurred 2 days prior, and on the second day, when I came to work, the kitchen was already as good as new. Something here doesn't add up. Don't tell me you builders are dabbling in magic. Explain.
What's your angle, Grace? The two new builders in town are both riled up and full of vinegar. You're just used to old Mason and his whiny ways. Nothing unusual here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I could totally do it too.
I
Rebuild an
see.
entire kitchen from
Next
scratch.
question. Regardless, Owen must have had to pay me on for working overnight. Tell me how much that would have been.
Well, be that as it may, the kind lady that she is, Mian gave me a discount. The difference in the bill was so small, I almost forgot about it.
Okay, next question.
Grace. Enough with the third degree. There's really nothing more to be said.
Boss, you sure have a lot to say for someone who says there's nothing to say. Why do you always butt in whenever I ask a question, huh? It's starting to seem like you two are in cahoots.
Cahoots? I mean, what even is a cahoot, really? I think this whole ordeal has you on edge. But, all right. Have it your way. I'll zip it. Continue with the interrogation, please.
If something like this happened in the Commerce Guild, would your boss, Yen, handle it like Owen? Which is to say, would he insist on paying the damages out of his own pocket?
Everybody knows what
Well,
Yen is like.
You never know. Remember when you first got to Sandrock and Yen was there waiting with open arms? Why, he must have walked over 12 steps from his desk to...
What happened to Zip It?
I did say that. Those are words said by me.
Bet you two think you're pretty slick, huh? Owen, it couldn't be more obvious. You did put up to this little charade. However...
All right. That's the ticket. Oh, whew. Now we can finally move on.
Owen, I must say, your dedication to your employees makes you not just the owner here, but an inspiring leader as well. I'm proud to call you my friend.
Aw, shucks. Well, I think we wouldn't be seeing eye to eye if not for the builder here. You might even say we have an unspoken bond. Here, take this for your troubles. Call it a consultation fee.
Yes, thank you for helping us resolve this. I'm in your debt.
No, no debts. That's the whole point of all this. All right, let's get back to it. Catch you, builder.
Yay. There we go. Now, to get the commissions. Commission. Need 2 stars. Alright, let's see. Which one gives me the most? Do I have 5? But I can get more. Alright, I need to head to Cheese to get the next blueprint. Because now that I have the water, the dew collector blueprint, I'm going to start creating dew collectors. However, dew collectors are very resource intensive. Wow, I don't have enough data this. So I think I'll go over here and then I'll go and collect the scrap and then go back to the dew collectors. Or not the recipes from Director Chi.
Are these really free? I always believe there's no such thing as a free lunch.
What does this medicine actually do?
I'm good, Doc. I'm good.
Yeah, it's healed.
Surely a bird would never mislead us.
Impossible. Animals are pure of heart.
I'll take 20.
I'll take 20.
What?
It's free. It's free. Go. Go.
Yellow, blue, or brown? Let's go with blue.
Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey.
Noted.
Just knocked me out for an hour. I just lost an hour from that. Oh well. Now then, I need to set up my bed. Make it all pretty. And now let's go collect scrap. Then I'll need to make a sunshade, but for the sunshade I need basic leather. And to get basic leather, I need to kill animals. Specifically, all the animals around here, except the bugs. hoping this will give me more data disk. I have 9. Come on, give me more. Want 12 for a tailoring machine. I'm just doing this part because rubber scraps. And of course, wood. I'm a ghost, phasing through the wood pile. Really, scorpions? Really? Alright. I need to start clearing up some space in my inventory. So first, do that. Put that in there, there. Wait. Not this. Oops. Oh yeah, I can clear up a lot of space. All right, and now yeah, double my double knowledge gain from just picking items up from machines. Considering I use a lot of machines, it's very helpful. Okay, first things first, do this one. Alright, so I can make 62 of these. Don't want to make 62. Okay, so for basic leather, I need raw animal skin. For animal skin, I need scraps. Well, I need to get more scraps, so what I'm going to do is kill a bunch of wild yak mel. Because they have a chance of dropping not only scraps, but the raw animal skin as well. And especially these. Not only that, I get meat from these too. But what I need to do is I need 3 basic leather and 3 wooden sticks plus 2 stone trout and 2 stone bricks for every single one of the dew collectors I need. You know, I didn't realize what I was seeing over here, but apparently these things just want to watch them work. Or what if it wasn't them? What if they were watching me work? Because now they're moving away since I'm not there anymore. Whoops. Okay, so this is going to be, yeah, combat upgrade. Now then, I decided I want to do spear this time. which means I actually need to go and start making a spear. Having the extra hits in the combo are going to definitely help. And since it's not daggers, it's gonna be a lot quicker. Now that. Do all that. What do I need for the stone spear? Oh, I need 3 wooden sticks. Of course. There we go. Here we go. Alright, and now time to install it. I can finally enjoy the oasis view in the shade. I've been bugging old Mason to help me forever, but he was always busy this, busy that. I'm so glad you're here. And I have a hat. Or at least a hat that's not the sand gear. Well, I've got 9. I should go to Chi and just have him start up a diagram for me. I could go down into the mine or the Eufaula salvage area and get more data discs from that, but I really don't want to, at least not this day. There are times where I'll just set designated days to go and collect materials. But I do need refiner. The refiner increases the quality of the gear that you have. So if you look here on the left side, there's item level and then level requirement and quality. Now, upgrading something increases the item quality by 1 stage. And of course the item level goes up as well. However, once it's to the final stage, the purple stage, then you can keep increasing it to increase the item level. So something like the stone daggers could potentially increase to item level 70 without actually being level 70. It would just take a lot to get done. Ooh, yes. Ooh, and it is. Yeah. There we go. Now then, let's go ahead and finish off the wild yak mill over here. I debated going over to Owen's, but I don't really want to use up what little money I have right now. Rocket Rooster. I like that. It's not nearly as fast-paced as the daggers, but it's not anywhere close to as slow as the greatsword, but it's almost as strong. Throw scraps there. in there. Ooh, yes, that's right. And since she's over there at the stage, I can easily go over there and talk to her.
Now the time has come to say goodbye. We made
Hey there.
a blue sky. These winds
Wow, thank you so much.
tune. You're the lady who sings. The bird can keep
Alright, let's wait a little bit. Oh. Let's double check on all of these. There's another reason why I want to do the refinery. That's because after the refinery, there is a firepower generator. Firepower generator will use these dregs that I have, and that I just get as a part of refining the scrap to just produce power for a lot of machines at once. It's infinitely more efficient than the current setup. Because there's a way where once I get... There we go. There's a way that once I get enough recycler set up... first do this, and then... Can I make another one? I can. Once I get enough recycler set up, then they produce enough dregs to completely power everything. And then once I get enough dew collectors set up, then they produce enough water for everything. So in the games that I play, I really like to become self-sufficient. Okay, that's not going to give me enough. However, this... So that's 10. So I'll start off with just getting 10 set up. Also, once I get enough wood, I really want to... once I get enough wood, I really want to just set up more storage. Because 3 storage is not nearly enough. Okay, and a chair. There we go. Alright, and that is this day done. Let's go with the next. And I set up my birthday to be the 14th of summer. Oh, something's happening. cutscene.
Thank you for your assistance. I'm fine. Perhaps I was overzealous. I thought I could move all this clay in one trip. But it proved more burdensome than I thought. I appreciate your concern, but I'd best take care of this myself. Although, I had been considering getting someone to help out at the shop from time to time. Yes. Gathering clay. This is something workshop owners do, is it not? If you would be willing to deliver 5 clay to my shop twice a week, it would be a great service. And you will be compensated appropriately, of course. Well, this has been a pleasant interaction. Furthermore, it has been a pleasure to be properly introduced to you. I'm glad I fell. See you at my shop.
Okay, just one moment. All right, now then. And... Ha! I knew you missed me. Can't live without seeing my face, huh? Friend forever, Nia. There we go. And... pick up more marble brick. How much does it cost? Oh, it costs 4. So if I need 2 per, and I want to make 20, that's 40. So I need 40 times 4, that's 160 marble brick. And a little. So, let's see. Keeping up with the yak mills. Yeah, doing commissions, you get money back real quick. And here we go.
Wow.
Nag, nabbit, hogwash, fiddlesticks. Mabel, did you leave the gate open? No, dear.
Oh.
Where in the Sam Hill are all the yak mill? Need a hand? I'm a builder. Well, well now. I done heard there was supposed to be a couple new builders around town as of late. Didn't expect to find such a young'un, but I guess it ain't much of a surprise now, neither. Ever since our water supply started drying up, a good help's been scarce as hen's teeth. Can't help 'em though. Ain't much to be made out here these days. Why, when I was your age, young'un, the Sandrock I knew were practically a paradise. That's right, we had eggs in every hen nest, 2 socks for every pair of feet, and water, precious and delicious water. There's plenty to go around, not like these days. Cooper's wiry voice, once grated against you like sandpaper, is now sounding like a soft lullaby being whispered in your ear. Keep listening. And the cacti, well now, I guess I ain't got what you'd call concrete proof, more of anecdotal evidence. However, I am rather certain that the color of the cacti have grayed a bit. Not that it's necessarily a problem, and one, again, I do admit could be a figment of my own imagination. However, the pointlessness of Cooper's ramblings begin to tug at your very soul. Your eyelids are becoming heavy. Keep listening. Green is the natural color of a healthy cactus, therefore it would stand to reason that if the cacti were getting more healthy, they'd be greener as opposed to less green, which as I outlined earlier, simply ain't the case. You feel like you've been listening to Cooper talk about cactus for hours, but when you check the time, only a few minutes have passed. Cooper's rant continues on for what feels like eternity. You begin to question your own sanity and whether or not Cooper possesses some sort of extraordinary ability to manipulate time. You're unable to concentrate on the individual words he says anymore, but he brushes over broad topics involving the fashion of his youth and the various slang words used for Gauls at the time.
Yeah?
which is the reason that a rutabaga is called a rutabaga. But anyway, all that has very little to do with fence building, which is our current priority. I reckon it's high time for you get your builder tools and whatnot and get to work. And make sure it's a bronze fence. I know what you're thinking, whole rest of the fence is wood. Well, guess what? We ain't allowed to chop down trees no more, so better make it bronze, rutabaga you.
Thank you.
Thank you, partner. Finally, youngin' here earning their keep. Wow, backhanded. Okay, where am I going? RVO. First, let's get the commission, then go to RVO, then build all the things I need for Cooper. Okay, so which one gives me the most? 484. Oh yeah, and I've already got it. And I'm already heading over to RVO. So I will be finished with this commission. Most commissions are just materials. Materials that you don't really have to use any machines to build. Or rather...
Hey, builder. If only I could split myself into thirds. One to watch the shop, one to deliver packages, then the last could go to the game center and just have fun all day. But alas, just this delivery alone might take all 3 parts. That would be greatly appreciated. It's a simple delivery. You just need to help me run this over. You see, this is a special condiment ordered by Owen for the Blue Moon Saloon. Expertly made in Walnut Groove. Legend goes that with this seasoning, even a rock can be made into a delicious meal. The Blue Moon Saloon is wanted by the Star's most cherished customers. Though, still, I do hope Grace doesn't let it go to waste. I'm a little worried about that. My store guarantees delivery within 24 hours upon supply arrival in town, so please don't forget. When you've delivered it, I kindly ask that you return to me and let me know.
Okay, here we go. This is
Thanks.
what I want. And then 48 galls for 12 sea salt. That's a steal. I guess I go into Owen's home.
Ain't this the package I ordered from by the stairs? Why are you the one out here delivering it to me? Ah, so you're helping Arvio. Well, take a Yakimo milk on the house. Consider it a little tip from me.
Cool. Not like I don't have enough of those, but never have enough milk. I mean, you can, but still good.
You've already delivered it? That was quick. I really don't know what I would have done without you.
Probably had to walk 5 steps that way. All right. Okay, there we go. Just throw the rest of that. I don't have any more of that. I can get more of that. Let's do that. I don't have any more wood sticks. Do I have any more wood with which I can make wood sticks? I do not. Okay, the rope is done. The bronze bars are being cooked. I'm going to go over here and Grab as much. Oh, it's not wood this time. Whatever. I'll get the wood scrap that's lying around.
Wood! 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 Wood!
There we go. And going.
Wood!
Let's just give me copper stuff, but that's still good. It's the more copper I grab from here, the less copper I have to worry about grabbing from down there when I can just use it for bronze. And then let's start up and scrap of wood. And grab some sandberries while we're at it. Throw those over in my drying rack to make dried sandberries and get 15. Leave me alone. There we go. Now then. That last hit is a very heavy hit. Sandberries. And then okay, now that I have money, let's go ahead and unlock 10 more slots. Ooh. I might need to head back here and see if they actually drop the damaged pellets. Doesn't look like it. Alright, whatever. Go grab some more. Oh wow. Well, they were perfectly lined up. Okay, I finished with that. Let's go ahead and throw rubber in there. I suppose I'll just go grab more clay out of the mining area for Amira. Made that out of bronze. Fine work, young'un. With builders like you around, Sandrock is sure to be in tip-top shape in no time. I'll holler back at you for some more work sometime. And you know what they say, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. That means if and you help me, I'll help you, you hear? A quid pro quo, if you will. A mutually beneficial exchange, I say. You decide to slowly back away. Fair enough. Okay, so I've only got this quest.
Hello.
Recipes. Oh. So you can get recipes from Mabel and Owen. So that when you have a cook table, you can actually make those recipes. However, I don't have a cook table.
Thank you. Your assistance is much appreciated.
20 galls for 5 clay? That's not bad. How did these even end up on the roof? Took a little bit to catch up. Alright. Let's do that. Okay. Time to go and randomly mine. Well, that just happened.
Well, this is a surprise. I predicted the Civil Corps would show up any minute now to rescue me, but I didn't expect them to send some random individual. Nevertheless, you're here now. Proceed with your extraction plan. You do have a plan, right? Wait. By the look on your face, perhaps you're not a rescuer, but a fellow prisoner instead. Oh. Okay, well, you can join the club and sit over there while we wait for the proper authority to appear. Hold on, I recognize you. You're the new builder. Perhaps we don't have to wait. With my intellect and your logistical aptitude, there may yet be new possibilities to extricate ourselves from this predicament. Let's look around this area to see if there's anything we can use to escape, relics or otherwise.
Ooh. Okay, let's see. Tool strength 20 compared to 15. Yeah, I'm gonna steal this. And I will not be giving it back.
Perhaps if this machine were repurposed somewhat, it could be fitted with an engine. With enough propulsion, we could likely fly through that hole in a However, any minor miscalculation in trajectory might cause us to die, which would be suboptimal. Let's put this one down as Plan Z.
Yes, merely suboptimal.
Or perhaps just use your pick hammer to break it down into scrap. I'll leave it to your discretion.
go.
Wood, stone, metal, scraps. These things are useful to you, are they not, Bill? I must admit, I find using such basic components to solve our predicaments somewhat inelegant. Regardless, Builder, I recommend you collect these materials. They may prove useful in our journey to the service.
Honestly, it just sounds like
this
he's
machine
complaining for no
reminds me of
reason.
something very obscure. Something you never would have heard of. In certain old world literature, it was imagined that time travel might one day be possible. If only I could go back in time and warn myself not to travel into this tunnel. I could also tell my past self that you'd be falling down here around this time, and then sent myself to rescue you, solving this entire ordeal. That is, if my past self wasn't too busy right now. Wishful thinking, I'm afraid. Also, the fact that I did not meet myself before falling in here means that I do not uncover the secret of time travel on this particular timeline. Or is there a reason I would have allowed this to happen? In any case, this machine would probably do us better as scrap. Can you break it down with your pick hammer?
He's definitely overthinking this. Besides, I like the feeling of MacGyvering things.
Looking up towards the skies for answers. That's entirely the reason I'm in this predicament in the first place. Well, Builder, our objective is rather straightforward, is it not? Exit through that gap above. Indeed, a mere difference in altitude has managed to contain us here. Pay me no mind, Builder. Complaining won't improve our situation. I suggest we continue looking around. Oh, using the environment to bridge the gap between us and that opening up there. Brilliant! In any case, let's save our celebrations for the service. After you, Builder.
And up the giant ladder we go.
Finally! How serendipitous that you were the next to fall into that cavern. Science. According to Civil Corps survey reports, I deduced the likelihood of uncovering a usable equatorial mount in these ruins to be upwards of 99.9%. Unfortunately, despite my in-depth and thoroughly digestible explanation, none of the Civil Corps members were able to comprehend the significance of an equatorial mount. Thusly, it became imperative that I come here myself, and hence, our untimely meeting. My venture proved not only unfruitful, but also has caused a delay in my research. I must be heading back to the research center to make up for lost time. Perhaps I'll hire someone to continue the search for me. Render unto builders the things that are builders. Indeed, you would be much more suited to the task. Surely you'll be able to find pieces of an equatorial mount in the abandoned ruins, likely on a lower level. Once you've found the pieces by diving in the ruins, you can use the restoration machine at Katori's museum to make it whole again. Please bring it to me at that point, and not before. Goodbye.
Come on. You getting on? Whatever. There's another one. You can take that one up. Alright. This. Ooh, yes. Alright. Slow down fuel consumption. It won't slow by much, but it will be enough. And the first due collector is a perfect. Okay, throw it there. And so now it has a 30 max of dew that I can collect. However, the thing about the dew collectors is that they lose dew throughout the day. So, for instance, if you start the day with 4, you'll end the day with 3. Having 2 dew collectors is better than having none. Because I'm losing water. I'm losing water fast. I don't want to have to pay Burgess for his overpriced water. But I might have to. It's still enough time in the day that I can go over and chop down some dead trees. So let me know how the audio sounds. I tried to reduce the volume of the actual gameplay. I do know that once you get past the title screen, things are a little quieter because the music's quieter. No. Did I just... Okay, whatever. There we go. Worth it. Okay, and now I have one of the most annoying side quests on the screen. Finding the equatorial mount means that I have to go into the depths there. Oh, yes. More chests. Eventually I'm going to go through and just reorganize all of this. But at the moment, I really don't care to. Get that running. Get that. I got 21 bricks, 17 glass, 22 copper. I'll just start getting more bronze. Alright, and it will be just one moment. Alright, let's see. Ah, yes, the water. It's not much, but it's still something. It's always just something. I think I need to increase the amount of dew collectors I'm looking at, but these machines aren't all going to be running all at once. However, I do want to get it so that if they are going to start running all at once, then I don't have to worry about it. So right now I'm just going to get 1 water a day. Eventually, I'm going to have an entire section of these things built. So I think what I need to do is just... I need 3,000 gulls to expand further. What it'll do is, the expansion is usually in the direction that the sign is in. So if I expand here, it'll probably expand out to here, and then I can put all the dew collectors back behind everything so that they're out of the way. Because they're only needed once a day, and then I don't have to worry about them. Now then, I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep, and that will be it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you all next time. There we go, sleeping with my hat on.